Am I the asshole for emptying the house after being told I'm not welcome in my own home? I, 36F, have lived with my now ex-partner, 45M, for 11 years. We own a business together and live off that, but he also received a large sum of money from an injury at a previous job. We decided to use it, buy a small log cabin in the woods and live on 7 acres. It's idyllic and a dream come true. Lately, any little argument or disagreement, he is very quick to remind me that it's his house bought with his money, and despite us building a life together, it is ultimately his. He threatens that if he wants to, he can kick me out and I can do nothing about it. We also own 2 vehicles and he has made the same threats with, occasionally hiding keys so I cannot use them when needed. This only happens during arguments, which seem to be becoming more frequent. He never apologizes but brushes it off. He says that he doesn't mean it seriously, and that I'm too sensitive. I've explained to him, several times, that the idea of becoming homeless and losing everything for any little grievance has absolutely skyrocketed my anxiety and it's destroying me mentally. I can't eat and panic when I buy anything because I might need that money to survive and pay rent elsewhere. This morning, he told me I was not welcome in my home. It broke me this time. I just got up and said, you know what, you're right. I don't even feel welcome anymore. Being in here makes me feel itchy now, and I just left. Several hours later I returned with a little garden handcart and started collecting my things. It took me 5 or 6 trips dragging that loaded cart uphill in a muddy field in the rain, but I collected everything that is mine. I figured that if he wants to play an ownership game, I can be petty and do it too. You see, he may have bought the building, but I built the home. Anything that was bought with my personal money, I took with me. So this means, all the dinnerware, cooking utensils, food, vacuum, mop, plants, bedding, paintings, stationery. Everything that I paid for, down to the dental floss and dish soap. His cabin is now so empty you can hear your footsteps reverberating off the walls in his tiny wooden structure. He's still not apologized, he is denying having said it, and is being an ass making smart comments as I'm struggling with my stuff. He has also tried to guilt me for taking the things that he needs but are no longer of use to me, like the mop and bedding etc. He knows that despite being fiery when worked up, I'm ultimately a big fat cinnamon roll, and often given just to keep the peace. He keeps telling me I'm unreasonable and to give back the stuff that he needs for the house. My brain just keeps flip-flopping between him and asshole I should give it back and FK him. This is just the consequences of his own actions. I honestly just don't know where to go from here. I still have to see him daily for work and I know he will try to convince me to give my stuff back. Do I stand my ground, or accept that I'm the and give back what I don't need?